Hey peeps, it's Nox and my co-host, Virgil, who's sitting over there this time. Can't wave on camera.
Too far.
So today we are here to do a WIP and Chat. But before we get into that, I'm going to cover a few things. First things first, I do have neuropathy in my hands. Makes me make weird stretchy motions sometimes, especially during a WIP and Chat. As I'm working, the more time that passes, the more I will probably make strange hand motions. It's just to get pain and swelling out of my hands. I am not signaling for help. Please don't send rescue. Secondly, I do have several people who live in my household. It is nighttime, so most likely you won't hear them moving around. But there's still a chance. Someone might knock on my door. My youngest might come, get up out of bed and ask you for something. Who knows what'll happen in this crazy house. And thirdly, and most importantly, this channel supports LGBTQIA+, Black Lives Matter, neurodiversity, body positivity, freedom of religion, including the freedom to have no religion, diversity and inclusiveness in general. If this is something that bothers you, I'm going to have to ask you to not like, not comment, and not subscribe. Just go find a different channel. For those of you stuck around, welcome to Punks and Crafts. So like I said, today we're doing a WIP and Chat. If you don't know what that means, WIP stands for work in progress, and chat is obviously chatting. So I'm going to work on my project, and you work on whatever you're working on. House cleaning, artwork, whatever it is you do, and listen to me ramble on, listen to Virgil ramble on. Before we get too far into it though, I am going to do a little bit extra. First things first, I got some pins from Enabler's Outpost that I didn't unbox in a video and kind of regretted afterwards. So we're going to do a little special treat and show off those pins in the beginning of this WIP and Chat. First one is this shiny blue number. Let's see if I can get my lamp up here so you can see some more of the sparkle. It reminds me so much of Caribbean tide pools. I will put where I got the blank from, as well as the link for Enabler's Outpost. I got this dark blue, kind of deep sea number. Ah, come on, focus. There we go. I got it from the same place, also turned by Enabler's Outpost. And then the lovely people at Enabler's Outpost sent Virgil a fancy present of a surprise sparkly rainbow pen.
I very much appreciate it.
He squeed when he saw it.
We don't speak about that.
I'm going to give that back to Virgil. Thank you for letting me borrow it back. So I am going to be using the light blue one along with my Diamond Pen Pal Lapa pen today. I will link everything that I use in here, and I will actually go over what I'm using before I actually start diamond painting right after I open this Zox package. I haven't...
Real quick, can I borrow a tray? I forgot one.
No! Yes, you can borrow a tray. Here you go.
Thank you.
So I haven't ordered from Zox before. I hadn't really seen anything that interested me until now. And so now we're gonna show off what I found. Just make sure I don't show off anything with my name on it. Well, more specifically my address on it. There's nothing in here with my address on it, except the package itself, which I didn't have. No, I had it upside down. Cool. I'm a little brain dead today, and I've had an energy drink, which I don't have a lot of caffeine, so if I'm a little spazzy, that's why. So, I got this in size medium, because it said most people are size medium. So, this is a little skull and tentacle guy, and it says, fight for what you believe in, which is a very important thing for me. It also says so on the inside. It's reversible if you haven't gotten a Zox before. But I thought that was kind of badass. I really like it. So, hopefully it fits. It does fit. I do wear a medium. Yay. Oh, it says something on the back. It says, first they ignore you, then they ridicule you, then they attack you and want you to burn, and then they build monuments to you. By Nicholas Klein. This is very punk.
Very fitting for the channel.
I will admit I don't know who Nicholas Klein is, but I'm going to have to Google. Alright, so put that in my recycling bin. So, a little bit of unboxing in the beginning of this WIP and Chat. So, today, as I said, I'm using pens from Enabler's Outpost and Diamond Pen Pal. I am working on my canvas Fairy Colored by, I never know how to pronounce that. Do you know how to pronounce that?
No.
I'm not going to butcher it. I'm just going to write it in the description box down below. But this is my canvas from Craftibly, which I am doing for hashtag ButterfliesWithDiamonds. And that will also be linked in the description box. I am using my ceramic knife that I bought off Amazon that will be linked. And quite likely I will end up using my sharp tweezers from Sparkle Queen Creations. If I miss anything, let me know. Oh yeah, my drill container is Elizabeth Ward container. Also will be linked. Everything will be linked. There's random drill. So, for me, my canvas is already sectioned off, so I can't show you how I personally section off canvases if you're curious, but I can show you what I do once I've sectioned it off. Which, oh, I will also link this washi tape, because this is really cool washi tape. I love mushrooms. They're so awesome. And there's actually a mushroom on the other side of the canvas. This is upside down right now, so I'm sorry if that's disorienting for you. I kind of rotate my canvas as I go. But it has a mushroom at the bottom, so I thought the mushroom washi tape was cute. I actually could coordinate this time. So, if you haven't seen one of these, it is a ceramic pen knife. You can see that little tip. That's the part that's sharp. It is not big enough to go through the canvas, but it is enough to cut through the clear plastic. I use the washi tape to mark off where things are, so I'm not wondering where my clear plastic cover ended. You basically just follow the edge of the washi tape and cut the square out.
Sorry.
I'm going to do so a little wonky because I can't cut a straight line to save my life. Alright, so just pull that up with the tweezers and ta-da! I got a space to work on. Throw that in the trash. Some people keep those in case they don't finish the square, but I'm going to finish the square, so I don't really worry about keeping it. And I have release papers if I don't end up finishing the square for some odd reason. So, haven't done a WIP and Chat in a while. I did my Assemble a Chat and Chat with the KiwiCo box, but you know, I didn't really chat about life things. I mostly got frustrated with the KiwiCo box. I know I've had some requests for people who want to know a bit more about me that I haven't covered already, and I've had some requests to get to know more about Virgil, and that's up to him whether he wants to share more. And I've definitely had some requests to get to know more about my youngest, Asher. So I might cover some basic, like, things we've done over the last week. It's kind of the best way to get to know him, is just, you know, talk about him in day-to-day life. So what do you want to talk about first, Virgil?
I don't know.
I put him on the spot there. Alright, well, I'll go over what happened, like, recent life. I got to go out to eat in a restaurant for the first time in over a year. I am fully vaccinated, well beyond my wait time as well for that to settle in. And my best friend Logan is also in the same boat. We got our vaccines at the same time. And we decided to celebrate by actually going to a restaurant and sitting down and eating. And I will tell you, I had a panic attack the whole time. I was so not used to being outside anymore. But it was worth it. It was nice to have, like, fresh food that I didn't have to cook. It wasn't cold from being delivered. or picked up. And was able to get like an unlimited bowl of soup, knowing that I could actually get refills because I was still at the restaurant. Just strange feelings, small things that don't even realize you miss until you get it back. Still not comfortable making a regular habit of that. Plus, you know, my finances wouldn't work with me making a regular habit of that. But it was nice. I didn't get to take my kids because Asher is too young for vaccines, and Virgil is still waiting on his second one, which you have next week.
Next week, yes.
Yes. My significant other Scott also has his next week, so I'm gonna probably go out and have another like lunch with him. And if Virgil wants to, we can go out. That's entirely up to him. Later. We'll worry about that later. And to fair warn you, you guys are probably going to watch me pull out colors I've already pulled out because this is so confetti heavy. I am inevitably skipping colors because my eyes just don't want to track all the same symbol. But it's coming out gorgeous. This spot over here, I swear I used... If I didn't use all... What is it? 40 colors. It's just 40 colors. If I didn't use all 40 colors in this section, then I came really, really close to it. Anyway, so yeah, last week I also took Asher to his first eye doctor appointment, which he is 11, almost 12. So it is a little strange that it's his first eye doctor appointment, but he has, well, me and both the kids have autism, which I've mentioned. But his version is it's a lot more speech delayed, and he has a harder time with certain sensory things like going... I mean, we all have a hard time going new places, but he's a bit more meltdowny about it than Virgil or I are. On average, we have our bad days. But also just when a kid is, well, when anybody is nonverbal, sometimes it's hard to get them to understand the purpose of why they're going someplace. And also, like, eye doctors, they want you to read off like what letters you can see and answer questions, and it's a little more difficult. But I felt like he was finally at a stage in his communication where he could do that. We've been working on reading. He's actually making a lot of progress in reading, and you know, reading the alphabet wasn't going to be a problem for him at all, and he was able to answer most questions. He was a little confused by, you know, if you've ever been to the eye doctor and they flip the lenses around on you, is it better 1 or 2 or 3? He had no clue. Everything was always better when asked, but they had a different way of going about it. I was a little bit concerned. He hasn't shown any sign of having vision problems, but vision problems run in my family. I have 20/800 vision. I can't see squat without my glasses. And as he's well past the age when my vision started going, so I was hoping maybe I didn't like miss it waiting for the right time for him to be able to handle these tests. But he has 20/15 vision. So we're okay there. But he did really good. He didn't want to go at first. He was kind of panicky and freaking out. And I felt really, really bad because he was crying and didn't want to go, and I kind of had to make him go. But life of a parent. He finally got there, realized it wasn't bad. They let him help with some of the machines, and he thought that was fun. And he got to watch them blow air in my eye for the glaucoma test, and then it was his turn to do the glaucoma test, and he was all set for it to be funny, and then it like was air in his eye, and he had such a hard time doing the left eye that they were like, he's young, not a big deal. We got the right eye, it looks good. We'll try to get the left eye next time. And the thing about Asher is, regardless of how much he doesn't want to do a thing, if you tell him it's okay that he doesn't have to do a thing, he immediately becomes defiant and insists that he wants to do the thing. So as soon as it was okay for him to not do the left eye, he was like, no, left eye, and like jammed his face back in the chin holder and just refused to move until she got the glaucoma test on his left eye. It was like both brave and adorably defiant, and I don't know where he gets that defiant streak from. It's not me.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So, I mean, that's pretty much the main things that happened this last week, because between COVID and being disabled, not a lot goes on around here. Oh, I guess one other exciting thing happens. Hashtag PunkedOutDiamonds now has a sponsor. DiamondPaintingDrills.com is now sponsoring hashtag PunkedOutDiamonds. They are offering a 10% off discount code that'll function during the event. And they're also donating a $25 gift card to their store for one of the prizes, which I will include in the grand prize. And the implication of grand prize is that there will be multiple prizes. I'm going to do all the prizes at the end, opposed to like weekly or bi-weekly, because I want everybody who participates to have an equal chance to get any of the prizes. So I know it'll be like a 6-week wait for prizes, but it'll be worth it, trust me. Some of them have already started coming in, and oh my god, I'm so excited. I will probably do a sneak peek of what they are about 2 weeks before the end of the event, but until then you guys just get to exist in suspense. The only one you get to know about is the gift card. I will give small hints throughout the event, but you'll actually get to see them about 2 weeks before the end of the event. Virgil's seen a bunch of them.
Yeah, perks of living here.
You get sneak peeks. Virgil is not qualified for grand prize, though. He has decided so. He wants things to be more fair for you guys, which I thought was sweet.
Yeah, I thought it would be kind of rude if it was like, and the winner is the moderator of the event. Sorry, everyone who competed.
Yeah, we're not quite that selfish. So, very excited for the event. I got a lot more response from people on this event than I expected. Like, I was like, I'm a tiny YouTuber. I will have a tiny event. And it might still be a little bit small, but not as small as I had anticipated. Which I think it's because we're doing punk, which isn't the most common thing people would have thought of doing. But my thinking is not all crafters are 100% cutesy, and not all punk isn't cutesy. I myself am simultaneously morbid and cutesy, and a bunch of things in between. So I thought I'd give an opportunity to do something a little out of the norm. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the cutesy events, but, you know, I am doing the butterfly event right now, but I like to mix things up, get a variety of things in my life, and I think apparently a bunch of other people do too, because the excitement level is impressive and quite heartening, actually. And Virgil's been awesome about helping me answer questions and keep up with some posts. He's going to help me moderate my first YouTube live, which will be probably... haven't decided if I want to do 1 or 2 hours before my event officially starts. So it will be late at night, but what I'm going to do is a kind of kitten chat live on YouTube, where you guys will finally get to see what canvas I'm working on. And it'll give me a chance to talk with you guys and answer any last minute questions or just, you know, enjoy the excitement of the countdown. But Virgil's going to help me moderate that too. I am admittedly nervous to do my first YouTube live. I've done Instagram lives, but not YouTube live. But
I am nervous to moderate my first YouTube live.
we'll figure it out together, and if it is a big dumpster fire, then it'll still be fun. Oh, the confetti on this. So, we covered current events. Trying to think if there's anything else interesting to tell people about Asher. He loves dinosaurs. All things dinosaurs. All things dinosaurs. And the kid is super smart with dinosaur names.
To the point he corrects us if we pronounce it wrong.
Which there are some really hard ones out there. And I planned on being a paleontologist when I was a little kid. Even all the way through like preteen, early teenager, and I don't know half the names of these dinosaurs that he knows, and I still mispronounce some, and he will make me sit there until I pronounce it correctly, which is sometimes very difficult.
Sometimes I feel like it's a game of who gets frustrated first.
I find myself sometimes tricking him into being distracted while I say it so that he doesn't notice I still mispronounced it and he's satisfied and I can move on.
Who gets frustrated first?
Hey, I don't get frustrated. I get clever. Or frustrated.
Potato, potato.
But, yeah, that's kind of his bread and butter is dinosaurs. Or Godzilla, but mostly dinosaurs. He used to love Godzilla a lot more, but he's kind of waning on that interest. He was diamond painting for a while. Was really fascinated with it. Like, almost as obsessed as I was about it. And then just kind of one day was like, nah, don't feel like doing this anymore. Got him like his own desk, his own setup, because it seemed like he was going to stick with the hobby. And then he kind of had to like, this is cool, I have my own desk to do stuff. Week later, nah. Like, alright. Luckily desks are multi-purpose, so I'm not too worried about that. But I kind of always wanted to give my kids chances to try as many hobbies as we can possibly expose them to. You know, some hobbies are expensive or require access to things I don't have access to. Like, I don't know, skiing is not exactly the easiest in Albuquerque. We do have a ski area in Taos a few hours from here, but it's expensive in Taos. And honestly, I don't know how to ski because I have hip condition that I'm not allowed to ski, and I wouldn't be much for instruction, and I'd have to pay for an instructor on top of everything else. But if I can manage it, and if, you know, Virgil decided he really, 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 really wanted to learn to ski, I'd figure out how to do it. But the other thing I wanted to give the kids access to is the ability to drop hobbies, because I find kids learn more about themselves through trial and error, and forcing kids to stick with a hobby is my opinion that isn't always the best idea. Encouraging them to have some persistence with something, you know, it's not like it's hard, so let's give up. I do encourage more persistence than that. But if it's this makes me unhappy, then, you know, we obviously stop and switch. But Virgil has been stuck on diamond painting almost as long as I have. And he's getting a stash almost as large as mine, which is impressive.
So this canvas has a plus sign and an X. There's only 11 colors. You couldn't have found 2 different symbols?
Virgil's working on a partial from Diamond Dotz, which is a black cat, so it's a whole lot of dark colors.
Not my favorite, but color-wise, but
the cat is cute.
yes.
I keep sticking my hand in the glue over here.
Story of my life.
It's a good thing this glue is very sticky. This is my first Craftibly canvas, and so far I am really liking it. There is next to no trash in these drills. The colors are very bright. The only complaint I have has nothing to do with Craftibly specifically. It's just this happens to be a very confettied canvas, with the exception of the sky up here at the top. As you can see, this whole square is going to be one solid color, but these wings just, oh man. And down below has more of a gradient of colors, so not much color blocking to be had here, other than this top section. But it's worth it because all this confetti is actually creating a very detailed picture. And it's so cute. This fairy looks very punk to me. I don't know why, but she just looks very punk to me. So much so that I'm allowing it in my Punked Out Diamonds event. In case you have it or are interested in getting one. Which, by the way, I do have an unboxing video of this that is way behind being edited and posted. And honestly, this WIP and Chat will probably come out before the unboxing, because I feel like doing things out of order, apparently.
Chaos.
I did say I was an agent of chaos.
Come on, drop the drill.
There's still a drill in here. For those who have noted, there is technically still a drill in the top corner here. I kept getting drills stuck in here and not noticing them, and then having to stick them in my trash tray because I didn't know what color it was by the time I found it. So I found just ignoring the one in the corner and leaving it there kept me from getting any more stuck in there. It is my sacrificial drill. It is there to protect all the other ones.
One to save many.
But now this tray is pretty good about not having drills stick too much, except for that one corner. Which, if you guys saw my mail day video, you'd recognize it. It is, I should have done this without any. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait till there's no drills in there. But it has PunksAndCrafts written on the side. And it's pretty cool. I didn't realize for a long time that the place I got my trays from did these customized trays, and then I finished reading the description because, you know, you should read the description. I saw that they were charging more for this tray, and I'm like, but it's the same tray, like, why is this more expensive? Oh, it's more expensive because they'll put writing on the side. I'm smart sometimes.
Give me my drills back.
Is it eating your drills?
It doesn't want to put the drills back in the container.
So it's eating your drills.
So I'm taking tweezers to it.
I like this lava pen because it's like I switch from multi-placing to single placing, and then I get distracted watching everything fall back down. Or vice versa. So there's a little bit of benefit for working on a confetti heavy canvas here, is that I keep having to swap back and forth between multi-placing and single placing. So plenty of opportunity to play with my fidgety pen. Both Diamond Pen Pal and Donna Bass sell these lava pens. I think they came up with the idea together, is what they said. So I will link Donna's information too. That way you guys can see a bunch of different kinds of lava pens.
It has a pen right here from
Oh,
that was turned by her.
Virgil's actually using a pen from Donna. I believe the blank is from Imagination Woods.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah. So pretty honeycomb pin. This is mine, yes?
No. Only if I steal your honeycomb.
No!
Then this is my honeycomb.
You can't steal my honeycomb pins. He loves them. Alright, so we might be a little weird this late at night. Who am I kidding? We might just be a little bit weird.
Yeah.
So, Virgil,
Huh.
if you didn't know me, what would you want to know about me?
What is your favorite tattoo?
This techie one. Technically, this one and this one are two separate tattoos. This one is the emblem for Shadowrun, which I've mentioned before is a tabletop game that I play with my friends. Very similar to D&D, except that it's about future. It has more tech. It still has magic and magical creatures, and also you play criminals, which is a very interesting take on things. Instead of heroes, you play criminals. And then my like techie style tattoo here actually fit right up against that spot down there, and since this is more of a tech-based fantasy game, I liked that it kind of fed into the same tattoo, so I kind of turned it into one big tattoo. It makes me happy. I really like the line work that was done on it. I kind of gave my tattoo artist a heart attack when I showed him what I wanted. He's like, "You want me to do what?" But I was a regular customer there, so he was willing to try. And I thought he did a good job.
Sorry. Oh, this is not going to be a fun area for me. The next area I'm looking at doing is basically just one color.
You can do it.
I mean, to be fair, it's all basically just 90%.
11 Shades of Black.
It's all basically just this. No.
They can't see that. Here. So, assuming that's 310?
I don't know, it's diamond dots.
It's staticky. No wonder that's sticking to the tray.
They're all staticky now.
You want dryer sheet?
You have them?
Yeah. I keep one next to my workstation. And then I just cut pieces off of it. No, that's not it. Where are you? There you are. So, there you go.
Just teeny tiny pieces?
Yeah. You just cut a small square off and stick it directly in the container. And shake the container around. And then you can leave it in the container, because sometimes it can take like a day or so to fully... I mean, it'll help immediately, but if you leave it a day or so, it can get rid of it entirely.
Well, first things first, I should probably remove or take the plastic back down before I do all this.
But, yeah, so that's my favorite tattoo. It's also my most recent one, I think. Yeah, it's my most recent one. Starting to lose track.
Don't look at me, man. I don't know. I've got the one.
Yes. Virgil has one tattoo that he had me design for him, which made me a nervous wreck.
And then I almost passed out because I have no paint tolerance. I have zero paint tolerance.
We told you could stop at any time.
And have an unfinished tattoo? No.
I didn't mean you could stop breathing at any time.
Excuse me, I wanted to be melodramatic. And also give the artist a heart attack.
But, you know, he got through it and was happy with his tattoo. Has even occasionally talked about getting another one, despite that one nearly making him pass out.
Next time we just punch me in the arm several times beforehand.
I am not punching you in the arm. Besides, that would draw blood to the area, and you don't want to do that. I mean, other than the fact that, you know, it's like child abuse.
Not a child for much longer.
Yep. Virgil turns 18 in July.
I will be an adult before the event ends.
I mean, legally.
Yeah, who am I kidding? I'm not going to be an adult mentally.
I'm 38 and haven't gotten there yet, so...
Aren't we all just children with smoking and drinking permits?
Oh, so much. So much confetti.
I just need one more dryer sheet, man.
Alright, I ask you a question now.
Okay.
What is your favorite fandom?
Oh, no. Okay.
I'm not going to start with easy ones.
Well, first of all, let's not put the scissors near the magnet.
By the way, I apologize for everybody. I snort laugh, so I know that sounds funny, especially probably through the microphone.
I'm stalling by shaking.
It's like maracas over there.
Will the dryer sheet help that many?
Yeah.
Okay. Ow.
I mean, if you kill off that dryer sheet, we've got a whole bunch more in the laundry room, so...
Oh, there's still plenty.
I'm just letting you know. You can use as much as you want.
Can this be a multiple?
Yep.
Okay. Well, there's the Undertale fandom, which has chilled out a little bit over the years.
A little.
It used to be toxic from what I've heard.
Really?
Yeah.
What was toxic about it?
I don't know.
Maybe it's all the, was it Rule 86 or something?
Rule 34.
34. That's too many rules, I don't know.
I think it has parts of the, which ending you can play through. That and what character, all the secret, hidden stuff in the game. I don't think a lot of that helped.
Okay.
There's Doki Doki Literature Club, which is a messed up game, but I love it. The fandom is messed up too, but it's its own kind of special messed up.
Yeah, I find that of many fandoms.
There's the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom, which I mostly like because I like seeing people freak out about just like these tiny little things that they can never tell are real or fake.
Yeah, you liked watching all the YouTube videos of it?
Yeah.
More maracas to buy time.
It's hard, man.
So many to choose from.
Let's see, if we exclude the movies, there's the Hunger Games.
I mean, the movies didn't get it all wrong. I liked some of the visual representation there.
Yeah. Mostly towards the end is what bothered me.
Yeah, we're not discussing that. This just like whacked my lamp. Ow.
That's what happens when you like whack the corner of like chair with pinky toe.
I run into everything, man. Like everything.
I like Adventure Time.
Adventure Time is pretty cool.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
See, I liked Nightmare Before Christmas before you thought it was cool. And before you were born.
You probably had your belly against the TV while I was in there. Just like, listen to this child.
Not quite that obsessively. I only put music on my belly.
Was it Nightmare Before Christmas music?
No, it was not Nightmare Before Christmas music. I think it was mostly Let's see, at that time in my life, I think it would have mostly been Evanescence and Breaking Benjamin.
And you wonder why we have similar taste in music.
I do not wonder. I have excellent taste in music, and it was only a matter of time before you realized that.
$11 colors, and only 3 of them are yellow.
For the eyes?
Yeah. There's 1 white, and I think there's like maybe 9 squares of that max. Every other shade is black, brown, or gray. Dark colors are not my friend, in case anyone couldn't tell.
Reminds me of that canvas I got for Connor. My friend Connor. I try to make diamond paintings for all my friends, and he hasn't had one yet, so I had him pick one out, and he picked a rather large image of a tree at kind of extreme dusk, and it is 49 colors that are basically red, purple, or blue. So I'm like, wow, that's a lot of shades of the same colors. That's very interesting. We'll see how I handle doing that. It'll either be very entertaining or maddening. Or maddeningly entertaining.
We'll figure it out if we haven't heard from you in several months.
Or when I come out crying, like, Virgil, come help me finish this.
Like I said, several months.
Nah, I'd give up long before then. Ah.
Okay. That did not work as well as I would have thought.
I'm too used to completing canvases in a timely manner. Rococo damn near killed me.
Yeah, that did not work like I was hoping.
What are you trying to do?
Remove plastic from the area I just did.
Ah.
But hard to remove plastic off of an area with drills, so.
I can see that. Are you breaking things over there?
No, magnets got too close together, so.
Ah. Alright, your turn. Ask me a question.
See, I don't want to pull the same card and just ask what your favorite phantoms are.
I mean, you can. I don't care.
That just feels like cheating, man.
Okay, well, ask me a different question, then we'll come back to that question. Then it's only half cheating. Cheating with variety?
What's been your favorite diamond art to work on so far?
Wow, that's actually hard. Normally I'd look at my GemSlow app on my phone and to remind myself what I've done, because I've done so many. But I'm currently using my phone to record this video. Let's see. I'm going to probably do the same thing and have a multi-part answer here. I'm going to say Not Your Alice was one of my favorites to work on. By Anise Guerrero. Dream. So the two that I have up in here. That's also a Diamond Art Club. That was my very first Diamond Art Club. And I had a multitude of reasons for enjoying that beyond the diamond painting that I'm probably not going to go into this time, but let's just say it reminded me of something I felt I didn't have a right to enjoy in my life anymore due to bad relationships, and it was kind of my way of reclaiming it. So it was both a beautiful diamond painting and a personal accomplishment for me. And let's see what else. I mean, I have some love-hate relationships with a lot of my diamond paintings because they're amazing to work on, but they also drive me nuts. Like So Many Books, So Little Time was very vivid and my very first square Randall Spangler. So I was used to doing the rounds and experiencing those little dragons in that shimmer you get from squares was interesting. But also those books got a little repetitive and boring after a time. So I was very glad to be done with that canvas, while I also really enjoy doing it. And that was also the largest one I've done so far. I've got some larger ones in the works or coming up, but as of this time, that's the largest one I've done. I have a feeling I'm missing something, but... because I've done close to 30 diamond paintings since I've started. Somewhere in that vicinity.
I don't think Cavalier Cat would have been one of your favorites.
No, I didn't mind doing that. I put that together. Virgil bought it for his father, and I put it together as kind of a group effort gift.
Partly because I bit off more than I can chew with the gifts.
Yes, Virgil bought a lot of diamond paintings to do as gifts and then got overwhelmed.
And nearly had a nervous breakdown. Multiple times.
I was given a choice of ones to work on to help out. I picked the biggest one to try to be nice. So I picked Cavalier Cat, which wasn't a bad canvas to work on. It just wasn't my style necessarily. So I didn't completely attach to that one. I think overall, I think Not Your Alice was like my absolute favorite to do so far.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to go over ones I know you've done. There's the skeleton girl in the living room.
Yeah, I liked her, but I had a lot of problems with popping drills that kind of ruined some of it for me. I get very annoyed at popping drills, which has ruined some enjoyment on a few canvases I've done. I've gotten a lot pickier about where I get my canvases from. Alright, I need to take a drink break. I am very much looking forward to some canvases coming up. Like the one for my event and ones I got from DIY Moon Shop.
Which I've already snaked mine for the event on the Facebook group.
Did you put it on your Instagram too?
No, I forgot to do it on my Instagram.
So yeah, go check out our Facebook group. It is Punks and Crafts. It's also linked down in the description box. It's always linked in the description box. I always put my Instagram. I can put Virgil's Instagram if he would like. That's up to you. Okay. I will start putting Virgil's Instagram in any video that has Virgil. And it's got my email address for the channel in case you want to email me something. I try to have multiple ways of contacting me based on your comfort level and access to various medias. Also has my information for my Buy Me a Coffee account, which I actually haven't really talked about before, so I guess I could talk about that real quick in the middle of our Q&A here. So, since my channel's so small, I didn't really want to start anything like Patreon. I obviously can't do the YouTube subscription because I don't have enough. Is it subscription or YouTube join or something? I forget. But I don't have enough followers for that anyway, but Buy Me a Coffee is a pretty easy to use account, and I realized that despite being a small channel, that doesn't mean people don't want to help small channels that they like get on their feet and become big channels. So while I have absolutely no expectations whatsoever for anybody to donate, it is appreciated if it's something you want to do, and the information is down in the description box. I've also added membership tiers, so you have the option of doing one-time donations, Or I've added 2 membership tiers. If I get enough members, I will consider adding a 3rd tier. But right now you have the Chrome tier, which is the first one, and that level will get you some extra posts and some sneak peeks of various things. And then I have the Neon tier, which will get you that, as well as every other month I will pick names from people in the Neon tier and do a small giveaway of various craft related items. It may be small kits I've picked up, it could be a diamond painting pen, it could be something that I've made because I am learning to work with polymer clay, and I also pick up other random hobbies. It could be any other any number of random things, but I will mix it up and I will attempt to make it interesting. But again, no expectation, and anything that comes through the Buy Me a Coffee account will go directly back into the channel to help provide more interesting and fun content for you guys. Because yeah, unboxings get expensive after a time. Now mind you, I do benefit because I get to keep everything I unbox, so not complaining there either. And I had no expectations of any sort of funding when I started this channel. I just wanted to do the channel because it was fun, and it gave me a chance to communicate and interact with the community in a way that interested me, and apparently is interesting Virgil, if you can't tell by the amount of videos he pops up in. Still doesn't want his own channel though.
That's a lot of effort.
It is a lot of effort.
It also means I have to commit.
Yeah. Just popping in on my channel just means he can pop in whenever he feels like. Which is fine with me. We all love having him here. You have a fan base.
Plus, this allows me to keep my element of surprise.
You can keep your life coated in mystery.
I mean, I have to keep it coated in something other than,
no,
depression.
This sounds wrong right off the bat.
At least let me finish my statement.
No, because now it sounds funny and wrong.
Well, whose fault is that?
Yours and mine?
That would be yours.
No, you started it. I just made it worse.
I was going to say keep my life coated in depression, but...
No coating in depression. No powdered depression. It sounds like a drug.
I was thinking like the cooking spray stuff.
Be depressed. By the way, we're not making light of mental health conditions. We both suffer from depression and anxiety, and so in a way we are making light, as in gallows humor. Just try to be amused by life despite how hard it is, but not making it less important of a topic. So yeah, I think that's all I had to cover on the Buy Me a Coffee. So now you know it's there. Speaking of which, I actually had my first donation to Buy Me a Coffee, which I thought was surprising considering I put the link down but I didn't talk about it. So I will officially put the shout out right here. A little bit of music. Uh-oh, Virgil did something.
Wrong drills.
Whoops.
Okay. I knew that didn't look right.
So is it my turn to ask a question?
Yeah.
Man, I should come up with some of these ahead of time. My life is all about winging it, and sometimes that bites me in the rear.
I may need to borrow your trash tray after this.
Well, here, I have a spare. Here you go. If you... I don't know. If you could be immediately talented at anything, what would it be? Presuming it, you know, something that you're not already talented at. So.
Making phone calls?
Way to dream big there.
You said anything.
I did say anything. It's not quite what I was expecting. You did say
Hey, it was
you wanted
either
this
that or
dream.
landing a sugar daddy.
Oh no. Okay, that's where this WIP and Chat went. I mean, to be fair, I'm sure there's plenty a diamond painter out there that would very much like a confectionery parent.
I make food and in exchange you buy me diamond arts. This is my offer.
That's not quite how that works, but okay.
I have to make it PG friendly.
I think we passed that particular doc a while ago. All right, so you wanted to ask me what my fandoms were?
Yes.
So I have things I like that haven't achieved fandom yet. Like I am a fan of the Game is Life books by Terry Schott. I find them very interesting, and I'm just waiting for them to get big enough to become a fandom. So, sort of fandom. I've mentioned in the past, I like Harry Potter fandom, if not the author, as the author has not exactly been the best trans ally in existence. But I find there are things in life where you can appreciate the art and not the artist. But the fandom, like a lot of the fan fiction and the fan art and that stuff, has actually brought out a lot of very interesting and supportive elements for a lot of things, like supportive for the LGBT community, supportive for mental health, just supportive. And so I do appreciate that. Hunger Games for me too. And Cyberpunk. And this is not in order. This is just, you know, the ones that are popping up in my mind. My muddled mind.
Is your mind ever unmuddled?
I didn't claim it wasn't. My mind is a mojito. It is well muddled.
I don't know what that is.
It is, it's a drink, a citrus drink that has mint, kind of pseudo crushed into it, and that crushing effect is referred to as muddling. It's not precisely crushed, but it's kind of crushed.
Like my hopes and dreams.
Only slightly crushed.
Hey, I didn't go to public school for the full 12 years.
We're gonna have to start, you know, Virgil's morbid moments or morose moments. Welcome to Virgil's Morose Corner. Get in the thingy. There we go.
My hopes and dreams can't be fully crushed if I didn't go the full 13 years of public school.
That's not true. I could crush them more thoroughly if you like.
Eh, why not?
I know, I don't want to. I find your compliance frustrating.
As did a lot of people.
All right.
Tis my turn?
What else? It's my turn to ask you a question.
I thought it was my turn.
No, because we did the fandom question.
Oh, yeah.
What is your favorite letter in the alphabet? I don't know. I'm not good at questions.
3.
Better than you are at answers. Got it.
Sorry, all I could think of was Futurama. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 3 that's not 1 or 3. What is it?
M.
Yes,
right?
congrats. Yes, it's the number I was thinking of is the letter M. See, this is what happens when you stick 2 brain cells together in a room. I don't know if I'm referring to the Futurama episode or you and I.
Hey. I have 2 brain cells all by myself.
Yeah, they vanish as soon as I enter a room.
Well, it's not my fault that parenting killed my brain cells. Which may be mostly my fault, actually. I think I spent a lot of time unlearning what I thought I would be as a parent, and that's mostly what ate my brain cells. That and mommy, 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 mommy. What? Look at this stick. Okay, can I see the stick? Nope, bye.
That or mom, mom, mom. What? Never mind, I found it.
You still do that.
Sometimes you need to get your mother's attention before you find a thing.
You know, I don't even think that's a parenting thing. I think that happens to a lot of people where it's like, I can't find the thing. Where's the thing? I've looked for half an hour for the thing. Hey, can you help me find the... Never mind, I found the thing. Ooh, there's some trash in this one. I haven't seen trash. Suddenly worried I was putting this in the wrong spot.
So far, this is my trash, and that's because I made a mistake.
Whoops.
I put gray where I should have put a brown. In my defense, I'm an idiot.
Hey, none of that now. Besides, anyways, I think every diamond painter has mislaid drills, so I don't think that's a insult yourself moment. I think that's just shit happens moment.
Wow, that round has a very deep divot in it.
Is it like concave or just a divot?
I am trying to grab it now. And get it out of the flesh of my finger.
Don't stab your finger with it. That is concave. I would trash that. Divot's good, concave won't stick. Alright, now it's your turn to ask a question.
What's your favorite Coverminder?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Let me see. No, it's not a tough one. Thought it was a tough one. is my little octopus from Agnes Little Minders, which has been named thanks to one of my subscribers. It is now named Octavia. So cute. I have some really pretty Coverminders though, so there are some close calls in here.
I'm going to name it Dr. Octopus.
Doc.
Yes.
I got this one. I can't remember the name of the shop right off the top of my head, but I will add it to the description box. It's one of my larger Coverminders. It's a cute little dragon.
I hate when I grab one more than I need to and it doesn't want to just put the one down.
But I also love like my cutesy tiny little mushroom. Tiny mushroom. Which I honestly can't remember where I got that one from now. Whoops. I had them all memorized for a while and then I started getting too many of them and now I don't remember where most of them come from. I'm sure I can check my Etsy feed and figure it out though. I was going to do a Coverminder video, but then I kind of got overwhelmed for the fact that I was going to have to do a lot of research just to remember where they all came from.
And then try to include mine.
Yeah, you can do your own research.
You bought most of mine.
Yeah.
I can't do the research.
So, what is your favorite diamond painting pen?
I have 3 and 2 of them aren't in here.
You don't have to show them off, but you can describe them.
I've got this one.
So, the one we showed you earlier, but in case you missed that part of the video.
I like how the resin kind of pooled around it when it turned. Or how it looks when it got turned. I've got my first one, which is a thermal pen. So it goes from purple to pink, however long you hold it.
Which really changes because Virgil has the coldest hands on the planet.
It takes like 2 hours of me working for it to even change.
Where I hold it for like 5 seconds and it changes colors. I have like the warmest hands on the planet. I used to do massage therapy, went to school for it and everything, and just got burnt out before I really got too far with it. But I had a lot of people, like I'd be doing their massage for them and they're like, "Did you put a heating pad on me?" And I'm like, "Nope, that's just my hands." They're just warm all the time. Dropping drills everywhere.
I just took the cold from them.
With our powers combined, we are lukewarm.
With our powers combined, you can be moderately colder and I can be moderately warmer. I'm just coldest person ever.
Yeah, and I'm always the one that wants the house to be as cold as possible.
Which does not work well for me.
One of these. You wanting it warm in here doesn't work for me. You could at least use blankets. I just like melt.
Yeah, and I have like 5 blankets near me and I still freeze under them during winter.
But all I do is melt. I got nothing. Maybe if we had like a pool or something, I could at least go cool off there. But I got nothing.
Well, maybe you should have thought of that while we were looking for houses.
Maybe you should think of that when you're not paying rent.
Well, excuse me for just still being a minor. And, you know, health condition ridden.
Excuses.
My third favorite one would be the Slytherin themed one from Black Wolf Woodworks.
Oh yeah. I forgot I got that for you. I have a Hufflepuff one to go with it. So if you missed those videos, you now know our Harry Potter houses. I actually keep getting stuck in different houses depending on when I take the test, so I decided that I must be the headmaster. But also I just like Hufflepuff because Hufflepuff takes everybody. And they're very inclusive, and I like inclusive, so I'm gonna go with Hufflepuff.
It also gives me a reason to visit Mom because they're right next to the kitchen.
Of course I'm right next to the kitchen. That's where the smart people are. How's the dungeon, by the way?
It's cold. How's the heat treating you?
At least I can make muffins in here. Now I want muffins.
I have muffin mix if you want.
No, I want to make those like orange cranberry ones I made a while ago.
I have wild berry.
I want the orange cranberry ones.
Well, then make them your damn self.
But my back hurts.
Well, that's not my fault. We are very chaotic.
And kind of whiny.
Yeah.
That's alright. I will make those orange cranberry muffins someday. And when I do, I won't be craving them.
Kind of like with that gingerbread mix.
Yeah, I know. Like, bought it because I was dying for gingerbread and then didn't want it. I need to make that soon, though.
Oh, laughing upset my stomach.
I'm sorry. Why is the sadistic part of me wanted to make you laugh more right then?
Oh no. Okay, I've had this multiplacer for like a week and it's already getting divots. Like, not major ones, but look at that.
Being a little rough there.
No.
So much confetti. Alright, well, we are at an hour and 12 minutes. Do you want to keep going, or do we want to say goodbye to everybody?
Oh no, I'm almost done with this area.
I've
So.
still got a chunk to go, but...
I mean, we could do it until you're done with that area. Because I've still got technically a row if I want to finish this area.
I don't know that I want to go quite as long as what it's going to take me to finish this, because I don't want to bore everybody with a like hour and a half long video, but we can go a couple more minutes. So, other than my event, what event are you most excited about doing this year?
I forget the hashtag, but it's the travel one.
Yeah, I think it's just travel with diamonds. I
But
will put it across the screen.
that's because I get to work on Space Letterman.
Space Letterman.
I've been dying to work on that one for a while.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that event or not. I'm going to try, but I am going to pop in on the Oz and Og event. That's hard to say because it is sponsored by Sparkle Queen Creations, and I love my Sparkle Queen Creation stuff. Yeah. Of course. I'm just missing everything. There's drills in the tray. I see 2 different symbols in here that I've already done, and oh no. This is what I mean by an hour and a half long video if we wait for me to be done. I am a mess today. It's been a long day. Come on. I'm just gonna fight with these drills. Don't mind me. But yeah, it kind of rained all day today, and I have this thing where I absolutely love the rain. My health conditions do not love the rain. So I get kind of sad because I want to be happy and enjoy the rain, but instead I'm in bed and like waiting for pain to subside. So I try to get things that look like rain, and then they make me feel better because they don't cause me pain, but I get to still see pretty rain. Although I wish I could like bottle the smell of rain, and I just, oh. I pull out a container because I missed a symbol, and then put the container back, and then now I see that I've missed the symbol again. And is that a wonky drill, or is that just... It's just sitting funny. Okay. I am torturing myself with diamond painting. And I almost missed another one here. I'm hoping they do drills and chills again this year. I know it hasn't been confirmed yet, which I'm not surprised because that got intense last year. So whoever runs it, I really hope they get like multiple people to run it to try to ease the burden.
Yeah.
Because that is going to be chaotic. Where is my symbol? I'm doing all those things where I'm staring at the symbol and not seeing it. There it is. It's up here. This butterfly wing on her back is just, it's like the bane of my existence. It's gorgeous, but it's the bane of my existence.
Oof. I should move my arm more.
Did you put a divot in it?
Mm-hmm.
Don't let the table eat your arm.
I'm going to fight back by elbowing it.
Make everyone else dizzier by making this table move. I need a less wobbly table. I wanted one of those tables that could fold up though, because I have very limited space. Not that I ever have... It's so cluttered all the time that folding it up is not really part of the equation of my life anymore, but it could if I really wanted it to. Which we do every now and then so we can vacuum up drills. But unfortunately, because it's can fold up into a small space, it's not super sturdy. I mean, it's sturdy enough to do craft work on, it's just it wobbles.
I'm not going to start another area. We're going to be wrapping up soon, so.
Yeah. All right. How about one more question apiece, and then we'll call it quits.
Okay. Good, because I think my leg actually just started cramping, so. I'm used to being able to toss and turn, but I'm trying not to jostle the camera, so.
Yeah, don't jostle the camera. We've made people dizzy enough as is. I did it again.
So, whose turn was it last?
I think it's yours, because I think I asked you 2 questions in a row. That is an excellent question. My answer is...
No, I got poop brain.
You should get that checked out.
Yeah.
You can ask me something about my life, my legs, my embarrassing moments. I don't know. Ask whatever.
Favorite artist?
Ooh. Again, I'm probably more likely to have a list because I like variety in life. I like Agnes Guerrero. I like Sarah Richter. I like JoJo Arts. Anna Dittman. Medusa the Doll Maker. I think those are my top ones. I like a bunch more than that, but I think that's the top ones. I have yeah, I like more recent art. I do like classic art as well, just it doesn't stick in my head as much. If you had a pet dragon, what would you name it?
Depends. What color dragon are we talking about?
Black with oil slick scales. And a little green nose. Where is my triangle? There you are. And he's a baby. He's only this big. Well, they can't see it on the camera, so. A foot and a half, but with the tail curled up. I'm going to be hyper specific here. I asked a tough question.
Yes, and I must consult.
We must consort with the Googles.
Not even the Googles.
Oh. You went for the extra mystics. I'm glad I asked Virgil the question, not the other way around, because I suck at naming things. Well, I either suck at it or I'm like, come up with the most creative thing that I didn't even put much effort into. So sometimes I feel like in that case it doesn't count because I didn't really think of it. It just kind of poofed out of the ether.
Helios.
Helios? How do you spell that?
Think like Helios, but without the H.
Oh, okay. Where does that come from?
One of my webcomics.
Do they say what it means?
No.
No. I may have to consort with the Googles later. I can't reach that one. Okay. Alright, well, I still got a little ways to go in this, so I think I'm not going to finish the square before we end the video. But, I want to thank everybody for joining us. If you have made it this far, put in the comments. If you had a pet dragon, what would you name it?
But don't specify that it's a pet dragon. Just leave everyone else confused.
Just leave random names in the comments. No one will know what's going on. Otherwise, I will... Coming up soon, we'll probably have some new unboxing videos. And we'll start doing some... like intro things for my event. I'm not sure what those things will be yet, but hopefully they will be cool. So keep an eye out for those, both on my YouTube channel here and on my Instagram page and also in my Facebook group. Otherwise, thank you guys for joining us. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or if I forget to link something that you needed the link for, make sure you put it in the comments. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Didn't like this video, give me a thumbs down. Either way, lets me know what kind of content you guys do and don't like. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Definitely hit the bell so you're notified whenever I put up any video, because I don't function on a schedule. I wish I could function on a schedule, but I'm an agent of chaos. I am fueled by the exhaustion of child rearing, medical conditions, and ADHD. So definitely hit the bell. Otherwise, I think that's all we got for you today. So bye, guys.
Bye.